Hello and welcome to the Kia World Extreme Games in Shanghai, China. Coming up is the Asian Street Skateboard Invitational.
There's a first for everything, and that was the case for the very first street-on-street Skateboard Street Asian qualifier. 10 international countries were represented in this bona fide skateboard contest. Only 10 skaters would move on to the Skateboard Street Asian Championship. We witnessed some exceptional skating. Each skater had 3 opportunities to impress the panel of expert judges. The highest 10 scorers would advance. Judged on creativity, style, use of the course, and technical difficulty of the tricks, the pressure was on for these skaters to perform at their very best. And these athletes did not disappoint. Qualifying in the 10th spot was Dimitri Cuevas. His high mark for the day was a 67.33. Qualifying in the 9th position was Jeffrey Gonzalez. In the 8th position from Indonesia was Putu Yogi. He certainly put it all together. And that was the case for Tetsuhara Sai from Japan. His runs were solid as he locked down the 5th spot. Woo Hung Chen also skated well, and his score of 79.67 was good enough to lock down the 4th position. Qualifying 3rd with a score of 80.33 and representing our host country of China was Wang. He could be the difference maker. The 2nd qualifier was Ryo Sajiri. His 3rd and final run was the one that made the difference to the judges. He's fun to watch, and he could very well be a wild card in this event. But no other skater was as consistent and as good as 13-year-old Sango Tanjun. This young man was simply incredible. He has it all: style, difficulty of tricks, composure, and he did not miss a trick on any of his runs. His score of 84.67 was the best of the day, setting us up for a great Skateboard Street Asian final.
We'll have Heat 1 action after the break here at the Kia World Extreme Games. Welcome back to the Kia World Extreme Games. This is Asian Skateboard Street Invitational.
Here's the first 5 that you'll see. That the first 5 up there will go now, and heat number 2 will be the bottom half of your bracket. Dimitri Cuevas in on the park right now. We call this a street-on-street, so that's basically what it is.
Yeah, so far it's got rave reviews.
And basically, Neil, it's all downhill, and you can come back and turn around and go for about half the course if you get enough speed back up the other direction. So here we go, trying to get the other brother in. Ramen on the course right now. Again, it is a downhill slide.
Frontside board slide down the rail. A feeble across the flat rail.
Really putting together a nice run. He'll go up. Oh, lost some momentum right here, but he'll go back up.
Again, no time clock. It's just down and back on the course. Feeble grind over the A-frame. Just coming off the little Euro step up right there.
Ryo Sajiri, he'll go next from Japan. Sajiri is holding on to all the tricks so far. He's the first skater so far to go from top to bottom without falling.
Yeah, this is the best run so far. Wow.
Yeah.
It's cool to see Indonesia, and especially Bali, has some is producing some skateboard talent. We'll see a young ripper in the next heat. Nose blunt slide over the A-frame,
Nice.
and there's the 5-0 to fakie. This is a pretty good run right now.
This is the run that he did in qualifying yesterday, trying to perfect it here in the final. First semifinal, here we go.
Just coming off the blunt slide to fakie over the A-frame.
So Putu Yogi wrapping up his run. He should get a better score than he did on his first run, which was a 39.67. This is the guy that Neil said has lots of pop, and it's Hung Chen Woo. Nice.
Look at that kickflip. That was popped and perfect.
Here he is. So far, pretty
Nollie
solid.
hard to fakie. This is a pretty good run right here. Back tail to fakie, just washing out. That was so close.
Here's the results of the first heat here. The top score, an 82 by Woo Hung Chen. Sajiri right there with an 80.67. Those two should move on.
We'll have Heat 2 action after the break here at the Kia World Extreme Games. Welcome back to the Kia World Extreme Games. This is Asian Skateboard Street Invitational. Let's take a look at the action from Heat 2.
Here we go. Starting with the jump over the big handrail.
Oh, just looked like he was trying to nollie into the bank right there.
Firdas Rahman working on some tricks for his third run because he won't get the score that he wants here, but at least he's finishing it out strong.
Backside 360 over the A-frame gap. This guy is so fun to watch. Out of Singapore.
Wong's getting ready to go, and he fell on the very first trick I believe he did, which was the flip. He did a flip trick coming in.
Tray
Nailed it
flip,
that time,
perfect that time. Oh, kind of got off on the wrong angle, still able to ollie down the stairs. Got a good run going right now. Feeble grind on the A-frame. One of the best up-and-coming skaters in China right now. Backflip on the A-frame. That could be a contender for a top 5 spot. I like that smile.
13 years old, youngest competitor out there, maybe feeling a little pressure. Qualified #1. Sure, the last 24 hours he's had a lot of people saying, great job. And this is the same run that he did 3 times yesterday, I believe. He's back at it again.
He needs to make that last trick. I feel like if he makes that last trick, he can bump into the 80s.
This is where he messed up before, but he
Feeble,
stays on.
popping it up into 5-0. Looked like a little kickflip body varial. That's not going to hurt him too much.
There you go.
That's going to help his score.
73.67 as soon as the score drops in. We'll let you know, and you'll see it on the left side as we go back up to Jeffrey Gonzalez for run #3 of the day.
Switch, frontside big spin. I love the little hand drag for style. This is a pretty good run right now. Oh, kickflip front board. Going into a little dark slide right there.
Tetsuhara Sai. Check that. His best score is a 72.33.
Boneless 180 and then a boneless 360.
Got one more run to go to see if he can do it.
Oh, frontside 50-50, high to low. First time I've seen anyone do that. Frontside 180.
More action from the Asian Skateboard Street Invitational after the break. Welcome back to the Kia World Extreme Games. This is Asian Skateboard Street Invitational.
They're going to have 4 runs. Best run counts. First skater in, Ryo Sajiri from Japan. Look at this switch, 50-50 down the rail. Super difficult so far. Frontside feeble, really good style on that. Nollie flip to fakie on the bank. Switch, big spin over the A-frame. Really solid start. Great first run for Ryo Sajiri. There's the switch. 50-50, switch, big spin.
If Ryo gets a good first run, that really relieves a lot of pressure off him. Tangguh Tanjung, the 13-year-old from Bali. He's already nailing this run. A little bit different line.
Yeah.
Goes, finish up his run.
Feeble grind standing up to 5-0 at the end. Both the first 2 runs perfect.
That's right.
That's why these guys are in the finals. There's the back lip. This kid is so unbelievably consistent. Tray flip to fakie on the bank. Haven't seen him miss one of those all week.
Firdaus Rahman.
One of my favorite skaters. He's been killing it over here at this event. Really unique, fast use of the course, ollieing over the barrier to start. Cab into the bank. That is so tricky. Really
Firdaus.
quick setups, going from obstacle to obstacle, flying down this course. Heel flip on the bank. It gets through this whole course in like 3 seconds. It
I was
runs
just gonna
over.
say, I think it's about a 12-second run. That's
Back
an
flip,
amazing.
and that is time.
Bringing it now.
Look
Here
at that.
we go.
Cab into the bank.
Firdaus with an 87.33, the best score of the day.
That's our first fall we've even seen in the final. Front tail, front 270 out, really technical street skateboarding. Nollie hard flip the fakie on the bank.
So after that first fall, he's really put together a pretty solid run.
Sitting on the back tail, the fakie. That was really solid.
Little anticipation before he goes, the crowd's pumped up, and here we go, Kwong.
There's the tray flip, perfect. Kick flip into the bank just goes wrong.
Skates up. Again, they're judged on their best overall score. So if you fall, it's okay. You can fall 3 times and come back and have a good run and win a gold medal. He has been one of those guys to look out for. He's won the big event.
Yeah, and I've seen him traveling the world recently, coming over to some of the events in the U.S. Switch front board, adding some difficulty right there.
Put on his flat on the skate, and this
Front feeble, back 180. Not able to make it this time. Nollie tray flip over the A-frame.
here we go. He was the #1 qualifier from the qualifier yesterday. Emil, do you think that the pressure of a competition is getting to him a little bit, or is it
No,
just...
I think he's really just trying to
game?
step it up.
Yeah.
He's trying, you know, the last couple rounds, he was able to kind of do some, you know, kind of more simple tricks just to advance through to the next round. And now he's really trying to, he knows he's going to have to step it up.
He had no falls his first run. He's our current leader as he drops in.
Fastest guy on the course all day. Backside 5-0 down the rail, pumping for speed. This guy flies through this course, tray flip all the way to flat. Firdaus actually got invited to compete in the Street League Pro Open in Barcelona in a few weeks, which is a huge honor for an Asian skateboarder.
Here we go with our next skateboarder, Lou.
I love seeing him visualize flipping the board before the run starts. It's a little bit harder once the skateboard's under your feet. Oh, the kickflip just getting away from him. You can tell this guy's a true street skateboarder. I love that back tail that he does. He really sits on it.
Here we go. He starts off super difficult trick.
Only Chinese skater in the final.
Got it going right now, Neil. Trying to reclaim that #1 spot.
Gonna go for the feeble grind. Didn't lock in again. Had trouble with that last run as well.
And when he comes in off that tray flip to start, everything's just, you see, if he makes that, it looks like all gonna be good, right?
And then the kickflip into the bank.
So 2 runs are in the book. We are halfway home right now.
We'll have run 3 action after the break here at the Kia World Extreme Games. Welcome back to the Kia World Extreme Games. This is Asian Skateboard Street Invitational.
Rio Sageri is our next skater to go, and he is currently in 2nd place with an 82.
If he makes his run, he could bump into 1st place. Switch. Oh, looked like he was going for a switch front feeble, maybe.
Wow.
Big spin front board to fakie.
A lot going on there. So Rio Sageri will have 1 more run. Take us through this, Neil.
Big spin front board to fakie, super technical. front blunt, shove it out.
Oh, I don't know how he stayed on that thing. And his third run, right now he is earning himself a medal if it stays this way.
I think this guy's gonna be a force in Asian street skateboarding for years.
Yeah. Oh, fell again. That's something that he didn't do all day yesterday.
Good to see the young dudes with a healthy respect for the old guys and the foot plants.
And this is the current leader right now. Firdaus Rahman with an 87.33. And that's not an easy way of coming in. He's already got enough speed.
Really hard.
Jeez, he's just cranking right now.
Quick 5-0. Everyone else is checking their speed. He's pushing for more speed. Backside 360 ollie over the pyramid. Look at that back lip.
That's a flawless run.
That is another perfect run for Firdaus.
When I look at him back on the replay, I watch his eyes and he's so zeroed in on what he's doing.
He is really, really focused.
Yeah. So Rahman's score goes to an 88.67, so he did improve upon it.
And that was a perfect kickflip to start this run. See if he can hold on. Front board down the rail, checking his speed a little bit. Here's the front tail, front 270, kind of squeaked it around. Oh, that was so close to a perfect run. He's stoked he made the back tail at the end.
Here we go as he comes in. Two big flip tricks to start. Passes the handrail, passes another. He's setting up.
There's the feeble grind locked in perfect this run. He had trouble with that last two runs. Can he finish it off? Back lip just washing out at the very end. I believe Wong is still going to be in 5th place.
Here we go with our 4th and final run. Rio Sajiri drops in on his 4th run, scrubbing some speed to get in this thing.
Nollie 50-50. This is a huge run. This could be a threat for the gold medal right here.
Oh,
Big
yes!
spin front board to fakie, perfect. Little fakie shove it right there. This is going to decide the contest right here. Front blunt, oh, it's going to be close.
Good, solid run by Sajiri to finish it. He's all smiles.
You know, I was surprised he didn't do any of those switch tricks on the handrail that he did earlier.
Maybe this was one of those smart runs at the end of the day. That's his 4th and final run. As Neil said, will it be enough? And Firdaus has one more run to go, but before we can get there, Sangu Tanjung will go. His best run is an 80s and bronze medal. So here we go with his 4th and final run.
Rio bumped his score up, but still in 2nd with the 87.33. Oh, crooked grind gone bad, and
holy cow, this kid's he's already great. He's just gonna get better in the coming months and the years. Looks like he could very well win that bronze medal. You know, he's in that bubble spot of 80.
he knows there's 2 more guys after him that could bump him out, so if he can, he wants to bump that score up. Backside 180, that was gonna really up the difficulty to start that run.
He's going for all the marbles right now. Coming in with something totally different.
There's the tray flip to flat. Back lip to fakie. Not gonna bump his score up with the fall at the beginning, but amazing fast skateboarding by Firdaus Rahman from Singapore. Look at this tray flip, setting the foot up all the way. Caught the metal landing lip right at the end. Back lip to fakie. If he puts this whole run together, he could be a threat for a medal for sure. I don't know that he has the difficulty to get the top spot.
That's not going to help right there.
That is not a good start. Do you think our little guy even realizes, you know, he doesn't have a lot of contest experience.
Yeah.
You know, the guys that have been doing this know
what this is.
Yeah, you know.
Wong from China.
There's one. Kickflip into the bank. There's two. A little bit sketchy. That's not a fall. He's still on. Going for the feeble grind over the pyramid right here. He's got it. A little bit sketchy. The judges are going to notice that.
Final trick right here.
Oh, back lip goes bad again, and he is so frustrated.
Here's a look at the final results at the Asian Skateboard Street Invitational Final. Firdaus Rahman wins it with an 88.67. Rio Sajeri gets the silver, and the 13-year-old from Bali, Sanggu Tanjung, gets the bronze.
It's sick because every year is always on the inside. I think it's good that Kia has a different approach every single year, like different courses. So it's always something new to surprise with.
Check out KiaWorldExtremeGames.com for more information on the Kia World Extreme Games. For Neil Hendricks, Paul Higgins, and myself, Paula, goodbye, and see you next time for more action.